We are all arrived, said Queen Stira. Come, sisters, into the council chamber. Queen Stira led the queens and their attendants inside. Daryl and Zola waited until the royal company had left the deck, and then they followed. The queens took their places around a large circular stone table. There were 7 great wooden chairs, 1 for each of the queens, and 2 for Daryl and Zola. The attendants arranged themselves behind the queens. Very colorful, Daryl thought. When all were settled, Queen Stira stood and began. My sisters, I have asked you to come here at the request of King Zalgas of Esposa. He asks that we hear his desire for the changeling hives to join the Light Alliance of Nations. Queen Glaciol rose at once. The changelings have never made alliances with other nations, she said sternly. Why should we now change our trusted tradition? Queen Stira answered quietly. The ambassadors from the Light Alliance of Nations have come to present their request. I think we should listen to what they have to say. And then, here she looked steadily at Glaciol, we shall decide what is best for our hive kingdoms. Queen Stira then formally presented the Draken Princess Zola and the Grey Wolf Darl to each of the changeling queens. As each queen was named, Darl and Zola faced her and bowed. When at last Stira was about to present them to Queen Glaciol, the Silver Queen hissed, Enough of this. Say what you have come to say and be quick. Too many words. There is confusion. Daryl looked at Zola. She motioned for him to begin. He stood.
We have come with an invitation from the Council of the Light Alliance of Nations. We ask the changeling hives to join. Why? Because though we respect your neutrality and desire to remain separate from the other races, we have discovered you may soon be attacked by a horde of Jins who have found a way to open up the portal from their realms into ours.
Daryl paused, trying to read the effect of his words, but the chamber remained silent. To be continued.
No,
so be continued.
After the war, the Dragon Princess and I worked together to find any trace of the remaining army and followers of Demon King Forgan.
Again the chamber remained silent. Then Zola stood. I was prisoner of the Demon King, she said. I was captured because I was the guardian of the Draku Stone. The Demon King took me and the stone to his fortress. He pleaded with me to unlock its power and promised that if I obeyed, I would share a great throne in his kingdom. When I refused, he overpowered me with his magic. He took away my powers and threw me into his fiery dungeon. There I awaited my sentence. Each week the pit fiend guard came to my cell and asked whether I was ready to help the Demon King. Each week I refused, and each week he beat me unconscious and left me there. A soft rustling passed through the chamber as the changelings heard Zola's story. Then one day, Zola continued, pointing towards Daryl, he came into my cell and told me I was free to leave. He told me the Demon King had been defeated. I asked him if he knew of my Draco Stone. He told me he had seen the Enhartress take the red stone that the Demon King wore on a chain around his neck. He told me that as the Paladin warriors battled the Demon King, he had cut the chain with his sword and broken the Demon Lord's power. He saw the stone fall to the ground, but he had to continue fighting. He also saw the Enhartress snatch up the stone and fly away into the darkness. Zola paused.